Oh, hello guys. Yeah, my name is Charles Manasseh. I'm 21 and I'm going to be doing stand-up comedy for y'all people today. And the reason why I picked stand-up comedy is because I suck at everything else, so I might as well try to make people laugh, all right? And I'm going to just jump right into it as always. Right, now this would be a very bad time to forget my lines, but I think I'll just jump and hey, hi, yeah. No, I got a question for people here. How many of you know why Zimbabweans are they're considered one of the most educated people on the planet? No, don't show me and lift the hands. People behind the camera can't see nothing. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you why we are considered the most educated people on the planet. The reason is simple. I'm sorry to all my Zimbabweans here. I'm selling out the national secret and all that. I'm sorry. Truth is, the reason why we're smart is because we had the education beaten into us, and that's the truth. Here in Botswana, you don't allow your kids to get hit by teachers. It's capital punishment, and you can actually get sued for that. In Zim, there's no such thing. I mean, I remember when I was in Standard 1, I had a teacher come up to me and goes, Charles, what's 1 plus 1? And me being the dumb child I was back then, I just said the answer was 3, you just the whole 3, you know. And the teacher was like, okay, hold on, come here. I come up there looking all innocent, this is a lovely teacher. She was a lady. I'm like, hi, just stepping up, hi. And then the weirdest thing happened. She just goes, Quata! That's 1. Quata! That's 2. How many were those? Like, that was 2, man. Goes, yeah, that is 1 plus 1. I'm like, okay. And since then, the answer stuck in my head. I will never forget what 1 plus 1 is. And as we got older, the government stated that kids are not to be hit physically. And our teachers, being the English people that they are, they decided, no, we're not going to hit them with our hands, as that is physical contact between us and the child. They start coming up with little sticks and little switches that they make, when they intertwine rope and stuff. Wow. There was one teacher of mine who had an item he called Black Mamba. It was just like a little piece of hosing, and it was black, right? And then he would come up there, he goes, what is 7 plus 4, Charles? And you always have that, like it's summer and it's really hot and your teacher just starts to ask you a math question when you're not even prepared for it. He walks right by you just like, You think he didn't see you, then he goes, Charles, what is 7 plus 4? Because you're hot, you just think, oh my God, Then one guy who hates you just say it's 12. Yeah, and because you don't have the answer, you just pick it quickly, it's 12. And then he goes, starts walking towards the board, looking at that little black mamba right by the board, and you're like thinking, damn it, oh, 7, it's 11, sir, it's 11. Then he goes, but your answer is late. Come here. Makes you bend over like a little child, You get 11 of those strokes. You get home, you take off your shirt, your parents walk in the house, your mom is like, hey, what the hell happened to Charles? Your dad's like, I don't know, but the answer was 11, because you can count them, 1, 2, 3. That's like 11. It's either 6 plus 5, 7 plus 4, 8 plus 3. One of them. But speaking of which, school also had its own bullies. I used to have a guy who used to bully me for my money. Back in primary and most of high school, I was actually quite short and all that. But I'm just trying to imagine what would happen, or what would have happened. I respect this man with all my heart and really sad that he died. But imagine what would have happened if Michael Jackson was a schoolyard bully. I'm just thinking, what would happen is it's like early afternoon, the guy just steps up to you like, Charles, what's up? Where's your money at, Charles? Where's your money at, Charles? Bring it here. I said, bring it here. You only got $5, Charles. Why you got $5, Charles? Michael, my parents are broke, man. It's like the 17th. I ain't got no money. You. Ooh. I'm gonna take off my belt, Charles. I'm gonna take off this belt and I'm gonna kick your ass, Charles. Cause you ain't got no money, Charles. Michael, I promise, I got a nigga who owes me money. He's gonna give me the money just now. You know what, Charles? You better go there and get my money, Charles. You better go. You know what? You better go there now, Charles. Before I get to step. Get to stepping, Charles. Get to stepping. And then you leave. Then he hits one of those. Hold on, Charles. Hold on. Make it $6, Charles. Make it $6 because you wasted my time. That's all I got. Vote.